Hello, students for Communication 4603, Creating Social Media Presence and Cultural Movements. This is Dr. Castleberry, and I am here with our week 1 video interview prompt. All right, and so what I'm going to be doing in this series of video entries is I'm going to create an introduction to each week's focus person that we will bring in or Skype in or connect with in some sort of digital space. And as prefaced, each of you will be developing interview call protocols, that is interview questions on a weekly basis to engage with our guests. All right, these guests are working professionals, and the exciting thing is each of them work with communication on a daily basis in varying programs, professions, organizations, and they have different types of attitudes, practices, and insights that we can gain from. And so our goal is to practice, or rather perform praxis, right? The sort of putting together of theory with practice by researching our guests, pooling together any information you can that would enhance your interview questions strategically, thinking about how their professions might lend themselves to questions you can learn about either a similar field or perhaps something else entirely. All right, so think of each of our guests as an opportunity to mine for potential information that can help you in some way in the future. All right, so we're looking for maximum application of our communication, media, and ethics degree. So our first presenter, or rather interviewee in week 1, is Michael Bergen. Michael Bergen performs a number of degrees for the Oklahoma Parks and Wildlife Department, and I'm just going to list a couple of the strategic duties he performs there, as well as some previous experience to help set us on the way to drafting those first interview questions. So let me run down a list of a few items that Mr. Bergen, Michael, contributes for. He manages, first of all, social media for the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, and so you can locate that department on Twitter. They do have a Facebook page as well as a YouTube page with a number of sporting videos, all right, captured around the state. He is a contributing writer to Outdoor Oklahoma magazine, all right, and that magazine is in conjunction with the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation. He is one of the chief organizers of the Oklahoma Wildlife Expo. All right, so an annual event brings in thousands of patrons, consumers, hunters, fishermen, fisherwomen, right, fisher children together, and a celebration of outdoor activities. He is a website developer with or for the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, and all of this social media work, all right, digital tasks and duties make for an interesting contrast to what is otherwise a very, as the title suggests, outdoor related series of activities and even lifestyles. All right, and in terms of former experience, Michael has familiarity with a couple of different small town newspapers, including writing for the Southwestern, working for one of the, or is it the only, paper in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and then he has also worked as a content editor and audio producer for a publishing company as well. So lots going on there. And finally, as a kind of a community service entrepreneur, he is a part organizer, part social media coordinator for a group many of you may not have heard of, the Good Neighbor Farms group. All right, so you can check out Good Neighbor Farms on Facebook and see some of his social media coordination in action. It is a loose community of local enthusiasts for food production and generation, right? An opportunity to go local, grow local, if you will. So that is a bit of information about our week 1 guest interviewee, Michael Bergen. He will be with us, joining me in what we call Studio A, right? The office suite. We look forward to checking out your questions of the week. So record those top shelf questions after completing your series of 2 drafts of your interview protocol. All right. So we're looking for that series of 10 questions that we will draft and then redraft toward perfection as we gear up and prepare for our interview setting in creating social media presence and cultural movements. Com 4603. Thank you and good luck writing those questions.